And you know what? I'm up 20% on my trade. I'm going to go over that and way more on today's episode. Stay tuned. Today's episode is going to be very exciting. Watch till the end. There's a golden nugget I want you guys to see. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm your host Jitsuko Toshiro, bringing you all of the latest cryptocurrency updates. Today's episode is going to be a daily crypto update. If you haven't already, follow me on YouTube. I'm at 94 subscribers, 6 more, and I hit that goal of 100, and then we go ahead and start that giveaway. And also follow me on Twitter, Jitsuko Toshiro. Let's go ahead and get started. Bitcoin price right now on the daily time frame. I have these two indicators up again. Last time, I do apologize, I had the moving averages up. I meant to put up the EMAs, not the MAs. And here you can see that we are about to cross. One thing I want to point out with this potential cross is we haven't crossed yet. So sometimes what you can see happen in the moving averages is very interesting. You can see the white, basically the 200 come up and then get resisted and retested, and that 50 will kind of just stay like that, and you'll see them not cross over for a golden cross. So sometimes that can be the case. I think that's what's going to happen here, especially with this major sell-off. Let's look here. Now you can see that the price action is very interesting. Okay, we had a sell-off yesterday about 5%. From the top, it's about 6% of the local top. It's interesting to see that the price is holding well here. I told you guys this is a key area of support. This is a pivotal moment for Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin could hold this support. What I'm expecting to happen is basically we come up and retest these highs, reclaim them, and actually go up higher to this 30,000. So that is on the table right now. Another obvious move that can occur is a move to the downside. Now we can retest these $20,000 lows and then head all the way down, and this is the key area of supply. This $19,000 to $17,000 area is going to be a zone that we trade in for quite a bit. Then I think we'll have a decisive move. But right now, we're at a pivotal moment. I think this daily candle is showing signs of weakness. It's a doji, it's a continuation candle, and I think we're going to tend to go down and test these lows at 20,000. 20,000 will not hold. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of support here. It's a moment, it's going to be the moment of truth. If we do hold this, then we'll trade higher. It's just a matter of banging on these supports, seeing if they can hold, and if not, then we're going to head lower. The last line of support is going to be this $15,000 mark. That's going to be a very interesting pivotal moment. There's a lot on the table right now, and I think that it's an interesting sell-off that we had yesterday. I told you guys be wary of that rounding top. You can see it even if I'm zoomed out like this, there's a rounding top dictated the price action, kind of like the rounding bottom that we had here. I keep reiterating this. I want you guys to spot these things. They're key in trading, and we had that here. Now let's go ahead and look at Ethereum. Ethereum is at a very interesting position. Ethereum is in that ascending channel. I told you guys we had about 5 touch points on the bottom, and now we finally broke down. It's going to retest probably and head down lower. This is a key area of basically an uptrend, kind of like how we had here, and then we had that sell-off. Today's daily candle is a very interesting candle. It's just a very small continuation one. We're going to probably see another massive candle over the weekend, and then boom, we'll hit these lows. I think we should trade in this range before we head any higher. Right now it's just a continuation, so stay aware of that. We decided to move down. We had that daily confirmation. Unless we reclaim it on the daily, I'm looking at this basically with a bearish sentiment, unfortunately. BNB is kind of in the same boat here. This support right here is a beautiful little hold, but sometimes you can see this on the sell-off candle. That is where I think we're at. We're moving down. We have that doji kind of greenish candle, very small one. Unless we reclaim over half this candle before, so the daily candle closed from yesterday, if we can reclaim up the upper third of it, it's a very bearish candle. This is a bearish continuous candle. And then you can also see on the EMAs, we did cross, we had that golden cross, but you can see it now converging back. We're converging back. We might get a death cross right now. So these are kind of the lagging indicators. I don't like to use them too much, but I see them all over Twitter. I want you guys to know that sometimes they lag and sometimes they're not very accurate. Right now, you have to understand the sentiment in the market is bullish, but the macro scale of things is bearish. You just have to zoom out and you remind yourself, hey, you know what? We're in a bear market. This is a bear market rally. Bear market rallies, they can tend to get euphoric really fast. And that's exactly what happened. We have this yearly long descending triangle on BNB, and we didn't even reach the retest. We got rejected right before. That's why I always preach, enter your shorts a little bit before you want to enter. The reason why is because you can enter your short. It's a buffer zone. You want a buffer zone of the price action before you enter, and that's exactly what I did here. You guys can see that I entered a buffer zone, and I said my stop loss is above basically this high, which is at 409. And that's how you got to do these things, okay? You got to trade. You have to allow yourself to be negative for a few days before you're positive, okay? That's it for BNB. This is the master chart here. I didn't touch any of these lines. You can see there's a beautiful descending line. I added this support, so this is a potential area of a bounce, but we are coming down. I didn't move or touch this red line. I drew it exactly as predicted. Look at this. You can see the red line here. I'm going to move it up a little. Look at that. So it's an excellent prediction on my end. Thank you guys for the support. I know a few of my followers actually followed this trade. Congratulations on being up or even profiting off of it. Now let's look at Solana. I'm going to look at the master trade here. I said this is a short of a lifetime, and that's exactly what we're getting. Let me get rid of those EMAs. There's too many drawings here. It's too convoluted. You can see for Solana, it's the master trade coming into fruition. I said the sell-off is going to occur soon, and that's exactly what happened. Exactly as predicted again. And I said this is a bearish retest. It's a very good bearish retest. We came all the way down. Boom. We retested the support of the head and shoulders. Now that's become resistance. And you can see the resistance is very ugly. And we're going all the way down. I think I have a sell target of $2.70 for Solana. That's when you ape in. Last but not least, let's look at the DXY. DXY is attempting to break out of its descending channel. I have this key area of support drawn here. You can see that the DXY is doing exactly what I told you guys. It made that kind of that rounding bottom. It faked a lot of people out and it came up to the upside. That's okay. Those flukes happen, but we had that rounding bottom. I told you guys, these rounding formations are so underrated. They're easy to trade. They're easy to follow. We're on the fourth touch point of this resistance. 1, 2, 3, and now 4. And we're having that bullish consolidation. This bullish consolidation is very good for the DXY. The DXY is going to trend up. I know it's the bad guy right now to look at the DXY, but you have to be realistic with trading. No emotions. I understand that we all want Bitcoin to go to infinity. It's the key asset class of our generation. But right now you have to be realistic. As a trader, this is going sideways. This is a bullish move. And now we're going to tend to go up higher. If we break out of this resistance, I do see a target all the way up to this 110. That's going to smash the asset class. You have to be aware of that. If you guys like my content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm at 94 subscribers. You guys already know what to do. Click that subscribe button and you automatically enter a chance to win $100 in USDT. Last but not least, follow me on Twitter. You guys can see I'm up 20% on my massive short. This thing is easy for me. No emotions attached at all with my analysis, with anything.